What's up, guys? Rotodewok here. So, it's been a week, and we're going back to the video, the last minute overview, where I said I would give a person in the comments just one of the Pokemon that they want. Just kind of to finalize, the whole, we went over all the Pokemon, now if you want one but don't have the time to breed it, or just don't want to, I'll make one for you. So I counted up all the comments, not counting like the under comments, and there's 47. So, because, I don't know, I'm not used to doing fancy things with computers, I'm just going to go here. And roll a 47-sided die. This is just the pre-gen. So, here we go. All right, 14. And so I have them sorted by newest first. Sorry, how I had it the first time is how I intended to do this. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, so I think it's Jagterpedig. Timid Gengar. Nice. That's a good one. I don't think Gengar has any egg moves that I might need to put on, but let me check real quick. Sorry, any relevant egg moves? Wow, I cannot click the Pokedex. I know mine certainly doesn't, but I don't know if I'm missing anything. So. Oh, let's see. Did they change the abilities? Nope, still levitate. Okay. Parasong. Aw, man. Alright. Cool. I'll put Parasong on there just in case he wants it. Because I think that is not a bad move choice. Let me count again to make sure. Did it right? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yep, okay. So, how do I get in contact with me? I don't know, just leave a comment on this video and say, hey, it's me, and tell me the in-game name to give it to. Or, if you don't want to post your in-game name there, you can, if you're, how to do this? I don't know. I don't know if you can DM one. Because, like, if you just send me a Discord message, then I guess I don't know who it is. So this is something I should have thought ahead of and should not put in the video, but I'm going to because I don't really want to edit this. I don't know, just leave a comment. If you don't want to, we'll figure something out. Well, just tell me something you'd like to do. Okay, we'll sort that out then. Cool. Enjoy your Gengar. I'll make that. Give me a couple days. I should have some money saved up. My thing's covering it, but there should be some amount. Okay. Yeah, shouldn't be a problem. Okay, so what we're going to do today is, after wildly embarrassing myself in playing in that World Cup match where, oh my goodness, I played like a dumpster fire given sentience, but not very much. We are going to go over this team again to show that I think it's actually like a fairly decent balanced team. That match was definitely winnable. I just played poorly. So the timer's messed up. I didn't actually just miss it. I think, 89 seconds. So we should have like 40 seconds till the round starts. So we'll go over what we've got. We've got our Chukaberry, bulky, adamant, damaged tyranitar. This survives specifically with this set right here, and everything here is the 31 and the important stats. It lives a Shukaberry. So a Shukaberry resisted Dugtrio Earthquake if it's a Jolly Sash Dugtrio, which most are, into like Kingdra Waterfall. Or not Kingdra Waterfall, Kingdra Surf is what it was supposed to do, and I think that's right. Okay, we'll cover the sets as they come up throughout the match. So this is interesting. Let me take a look here. So Jolteon can't do anything to Blissey. Sub Togekiss would be a problem. Yeah, Sub Togekiss could be a pain. So Ferrothorn is going to get blown up by this Excadrill. Once Drill subs, it beats most of his team. So I need to find a way to weaken Swampert. And weaken Garchomp. Reuniclus messes up a lot of his team as well. And Rotom Wash only has to hit Garchomp once. Oh, no, it also has to worry about Swampert. But Hydro Pump's pretty free against his team. Okay, so I could lead Mandibuzz, but he probably leads Jolteon. So I'll lead Rotom Wash. Okay, cool. darn. Should have led Mandibuzz. Most people lead Jolteon. Just to Volt Switch for free info. But if he wants the hazards, he gets the hazards. I could trick him here. Honestly, that's not a bad idea. So if I were to go hard to Reuniclus, I could set up one Calm Mind, and then kill Tyranitar with Focus Blast if it hits me. That's not a terrible idea. Although I'd have to worry about getting flinched down by Togekiss, which is a massive pain in the butt. Because Togekiss... sure, let's assume that. How much damage is my Rotom going to do? Or my Reuniclus? Probably very little. Yeah, +1 Psyshock, assuming it's Spadef. Which, like, it might be defensive, and then my Psy... Oh, wait, I'm Psychic. So, I don't know. I'll just Volt Switch. Perfect. Oh, wait, double perfect. Okay, so he was predicting the double into Reuniclus, but I'm always going to Volt Switch there, because if he switches to one of his ground types, that's totally fine with me, because that way he doesn't get hazards up. Okay, and now... I want to bring in something that doesn't let him rest. Let me see if Tyranitar kills him with Pursuit. So Tyranitar, Pursuit 20%, but against Zero Defense. 252. Bold. Okay, so I don't do much against that version. Oops, need to start clicking the right things. Here, we'll close that. And we will minimize that. Very unprofessional. I don't know why you guys watch me. Okay, so Tyranitar kills him if he stays in. If I click... Well, if he roosts, right? So Stone Edge does half damage. I don't kill him. So he could roost on Tyranitar is probably a good play for him. I'm going to be fast with this, so I'm going to go to Excadrill and Substitute. Because this doesn't invite the... Okay, cool. Yeah, this doesn't invite the Roost, because I could Swords Dance here. He probably goes to Garchomp or Swampert to try to take this Rock Slide as I sub. Okay, he Roosts. Cool. Also, he's faster than me. So... that is pretty speedy. What does he have there? What is his minimum? If he's 252. Okay, so yeah, he's probably just 252 speed. That's good to know. And he should kill me. Oh no, he doesn't kill me with Flamethrower. Rock Slide, if I put him back to flying type. Low does that. I mean, Swords Dance, of course, just does double. That's not what you want to see. Well, we'll just hit him with it. Okay, Aura Sphere, cool. Yeah, him being faster here is a pain, so I can't Swords Dance into... Well, I would have Swords Dance into Substitute, yeah. So Aura Sphere would get me low, but not kill me. Probably not worth messing around with. I don't want to go to Tyranitar and an Aura Sphere. So I think I'll probably go... So if he's running max speed, it probably is the Paraflinch set, but just with Flame... or Aura Sphere over Flamethrower, which is kind of weird. You don't usually see that. I could go Blissey and try to get rocks up. It's not a bad idea. I could go Reuniclus, but I don't really love that either. I could go Mandibuzz, but he's going to be faster than me, so I can't taunt. I'll go Rotom. Okay, so we've lost most of our timer here, but that's fine. Just trying to get a general layout for the game. Yeah, like, I could have subbed, could have SD'd, but Rock Sliding didn't feel like the play there. Fast Togekiss. Okay, well, we'll just do this. Then we're going to go ahead and assume that he switches to one of his other Pokemon. We're going to Trick, because I don't think he wants to take a Volt Switch. And yeah, I don't think Garchomp wants to be Choice Scarfed. Or, sorry, Choice Spexed. I thought about just, oh, what did I get? I looked away. Yeah, leftovers, nice. I thought about just throwing out a Hydro Pump there, like Specs Pump, but Didn't do it. So I can pump here. Or I can just try to volt switch. Because I don't think he just goes for Specs Dragonclaw. Aw, what? Come on. Come on, dude. Okay. You got me. I went for it. I'll just go Mandy here. Oh, unfortunate. I mean, I probably should have gone whatever it is. Reuniclus to chip some helmet onto him. Although my Reuniclus does take a little bit from that. Okay, so I want to taunt on whatever's coming in. Okay, Tyranitar. Cool. No rocks. I can't really sit here and let myself get stone edged. So this team doesn't have a fantastic way to deal with Tyranitar. I am now realizing. Besides, of course, like my own Excadrill. I don't think it's time to sack Rotom just yet. Actually, Rotom's kind of useless this game. Right? Like if he goes for Stone Edge, which he's definitely going to. Wait, I'll just go Excadrill. Yeah, we'll just do it. I think he's going to Stone Edge. And if he uses a fighting type move, way to go. But quadruple resist. I think we're fine. Yep. Okay. So I can sub right here just fine. And see what he does. I don't actually know if I kill a Tyranitar with this set. I mean, I am attack invested. So, let's just, this set doesn't have any defense on it. Okay, so usually kill him with a Jolly no life orb. Okay, cool. I thought he'd probably switch to this. So, we will go ahead and throw off a Swords Dance. And Togekiss and Paraflinch set. Assuming he's max speed, he's probably not max defense, so this should kill him if he stays in. And while I could substitute, yeah, I don't think I need to. I don't think he's going to try to go to a ground type there. Cool. So, I don't beat Swampert 1v1, but I would sub against the Swampert just to make sure that it's going to use Waterfall and not let it try to get cheeky Stealth Rocks up. Ferrothorn can't come in here. Yeah. He's got to go Pert. Out of curiosity, let's say, like defensive, let's assume. Whew. Whew, whew. That's a lot of damage. This thing isn't even invested at all. I'm curious what Adamant Life Orb does. That might even just kill with Stealth Rocks up. Okay, so I don't want to lose Excadrill yet, because it can mess with his Tyranitar. I'm not switching it in on Tyranitar again. That's a good way to lose. But I think Waterfall here makes a lot of sense for him. So I'll go Reuniclus and fire off a Focus Blast. Because the only thing I didn't want Reuniclus in front of was that Togekiss, because it can potentially flinch me down. This will give me some chip that I need to get close to sweeping him. Ooh, he's probably Rocky Helmet then, because he didn't heal with leftovers. So I'm not going to Calm Mind, because that invites a lot of Pokemon in to come kill me. I could recover just to be at full, or I could Focus Blast. Because I only took that much, I'm going to recover. Yeah. Because that is a lot of damage that he did. I'm actually kind of curious, is that Banded Pert? Considering. Okay. We'll never know. I mean, I'll calc it, and I think it is. Because Banded ttar's Crunch potentially kills me. I don't think this thing's banded, though. So, I'm going to Focus Blast it. Yeah, I figured you'd try to predict the Excadrill again. Not going to do that, bud. Like, that's a fun trick to pull once, but if you need Excadrill to win the game, like I do here, don't go trying that twice. Uniclus is fantastic against a lot of teams. Togekiss is a great like soft answer to Uniclus, and it doesn't always beat it, but pretty good job compared to most Pokemon. I shouldn't die to anything Garchomp has here. So yeah, so assume Scarf damage. Yep, not even close. Whereas he probably goes Earthquake here, so I'm going to just recover. Okay, what? He still has choice specs. Okay, I think he forgot. That's fair. Trick is a weird move. People aren't used to it. Yeah, he'll realize in a sec. So yeah, I love Trick Rotom because, yeah, you take teams that are like, cool, I'll switch my ground type into this, and almost nothing that wants to switch into Rotom wants to have choice specs. Okay, so that's how the team goes. More balanced, not anything... like, it has offensive Pokemon, but they're not built hyper-offensively. This Excadrill is built with, HP investment, so I can substitute in front of anything with Seismic Toss. It's built with enough speed to outspeed. I want to say that's Alakazam in the sand, but probably Starmie. Let's find out, right? We've got Excadrill, its speed at 50, and doubled. Okay, 254. So, okay, it's Scarf Garchomp. That's what I thought. Yep. I say that's what I thought. I just said Alakazam. I didn't think that. Yeah, that makes sense. That's a good benchmark for it to hit, and that's why I went Jolly, because I did want some speed on Excadrill. What other Pokemon in here worth talking about? So I mentioned that Mandibuzz is a pretty good answer to Garchomp. Mandibuzz. So I'm running Impish, right? Because I do want that attack because I potentially could run Brave Bird. I'm not right now, but I really do like Brave Bird. If I had another Defogger, I would do that. So Foul Play is how you beat Garchomp, just between Foul Play and Roost. So Swords Dance, Stone Edge, Garchomp can be a bit of a problem, but I think it has to be Adamant to really threaten you because... So standard Garchomps... Well, okay, let's just put him to 100. No, let's put Mandy to 50. Okay, so this is your standard Garchomp, except Garchomp don't run Outrage in this game. Dragon Claw, or Dual Chop, is the same damage as Dragon Claw. So this is what you're going to be looking at, because this is the 120 base power Outrage, so we don't have that. If you'll notice, this does very little. And also, all I have is max HP and defense nature. I have all my EVs put into special defense, and I have just enough speed to outspeed min-speed Rotom. So I don't count on them being min-speed, but this is how I A, scout to find out how much speed they're running on their Rotom, or if they're running speed on the Rotom, and B, if they're not, it lets me click Roost before they use Volt Switch, which then means I take basically no damage from it. Otherwise, I Roost after Volt Switch, in which case it's still fine. Mandibuzz, with a Spidef investment, is tanky enough to live like 2 Gengar Thunderbolts. Is I think specifically, like, it can switch into rocks and take 2 Gengar Thunderbolts, which is why I have it like that. Okay, this is an interesting team. Ooh, Crustle. It's a sturdy Shell Smasher. So I think Pelipper or Jolteon is a good lead for him. So, oh, he has no ground types. Nice. Oh, but Jolteon can block Volt Switch. So I'm just going to lead Blissey, honestly. Okay. Well. Whoops. Didn't see that coming. Time to look up this thing and find out what it does. I want some Shell Smash lead. Let's go to Blissey. So, I don't die to +2 Rock Blast. So I could Toxic him, but he's Bug and Rock. I could just Flamethrower to break the sub. Oh, sorry, to break the Sturdy, because this thing has Sturdy, right? Yeah. Wow, I really thought about leading Rotom. And if I Volt Switch on Rotom, you're kind of messed up here. Oh well, we'll Flamethrower. Because if he Shell Smashes... Oh. Okay. It's defensive. I guess I could have Toxic'd. I'll throw out my Stealth Rock. What's going on here, guys? All right. Well, I was just about to say that doesn't do enough damage to really matter, but then, yeah, if I get crit, it does. I think so. I really need Blissey here. The move has like a 30% crit chance. If I soft-boiled first, I'll soft-boiled first. Yeah, like, so ideally I would just Toxic there as he goes for it, because I'm faster than him. And then I would Toxic him the next turn. Yeah. This is fine. I'm just going to end up Mana Buzzing all this away. Because now we Toxic. Let's just get rid of this thing. So it probably has a Rock-type move to deal with, well... So what? Does this thing get... If it gets Rapid Spin, that's its last move. Russell... Custap lead, sure. Stealth Rock, Spikes, yeah, Stone Edge. I'm assuming its other move is Stone Edge. But you would always Stone Edge against Blissey. So, who knows? I'll just let him get all his hazards up, and I can defog on basically everything on his team. So we'll just go ahead and Flamethrower here, expecting him to maybe do something, but nope. He's going to get a third layer of Spikes. Okay. Sure, bud. It is probably Custap then, because he's not lefties. So he's not going to switch Lucario into Flamethrower. It could potentially... He could go Pelipper, or he could attack. I think I'm just going to Flamethrower, though, because if it is Pelipper, Pelipper doesn't immediately force me out. I can just Toxic the Pelipper. Yeah. Okay, so it's Rock Blast, then. Yeah. Okay, so he gets Lucario in. So looking at his team, he's got Special Attacker, Physical. Lucario is... Oof, this is the question. Physical or Special? And how much damage does it take from my Flamethrower? Not very much. Yeah. It's a bit, but I would very much die to close combat. So, I'm just going to switch in my Reuniclus and find out what it is. And if he crunches on the switch, way to go, dude. Better than me. All right. That's what we were hoping for. Boop. Get that Rocky Helmet. So Focus Blast kills Lucario, messes up Tangrowth. I have no investment. I probably don't kill Jolteon or Floatzel, but still. I could throw it off anyways. Well, what does his Crunch do to me? That's worth checking. Just to see if he might try it. Wow, why am I forgetting this thing's name? Reuniclus versus this thing, if it is running. Crunch. He's not even Life Orb, was he? Yeah. So it'll do less than that, unless he's banded, but then he couldn't use it. I think I'll just Focus Blast here. Yeah. I don't want to play around with anything. And Floatzel still takes a chunk from this. Ooh, I was going to say, assuming it hits. Oh, Focus Blast. All right, I hit 2 today, so I'm definitely missing the next one. Does Floatzel's Crunch do more damage? Because I'm guessing. That's why. Or is he trying to, like, flinch me with Waterfall? Okay, so if it's Choice Band, that also doesn't really do any damage because it's a Floatzel. So, ooh, he could Swords Dance, but I doubt he would Swords Dance as I Psychic and kill him. So I kind of want to recover as he crunches me. But if I recover as he Swords Dances, I take a lot of damage. I'll recover. Cool. I could have just Psychicked, but fine to be at full health in this thing. Ooh, does Reuniclus potentially just beat his team? Jolteon can hit me for quite a bit here. Oh, okay, it's lefties. Cool. I don't even have to worry about Spec Shadow Ball. I'll just Calm Mind. Getting paralyzed by Thunderbolt would be annoying. Yep. Okay. Lucario dies. I kind of wish it showed the stat changes resetting, but of course, if you're not familiar with the way stat changes work, when you switch out of combat, your stat changes go away. Okay, so I could Calm Mind again and kill everything on his team with Psychic, besides like Spadef. Tangrif, Spadef Tang can't do anything to me. Yeah, I'll call Mind again. Yeah, because I'm well out of Lucario crunch range. Okay, the fact that he's bringing this thing in makes me almost think it could be Scarf Lucario. Because how much damage that close combat did, which I don't remember, and he didn't use Crunch the next turn. But he brings it back in now, which means he's probably trying to hit me with Lucario to finish me with Floatzel, which makes sense. So I will recover it, because I doubt he SDs here. Yeah. I don't think he's got the nads to do that. Yeah, that hurt, but I can just keep recovering it off. I am playing a dangerous game, though, because if he Swords Dances, I die. But he's not running lefties, and I don't think you would run a Swords Dance set without lefties. Oh, he's going for the defense drop. Okay. Yeah, like, you'd either run Life Orb to kind of like Swords Dance and try to sweep as much as you can, or you run lefties so that you can potentially try to like actually sweep. Yep. I don't think he needed to quit there at all. So he could have crunched and gotten the defense drop, at which point I have to switch. The thing is, at that point, I had basically figured out that he was Scarf, so I could just switch into Mandibuzz pretty easily. I get a defog off, and at that point, he was multiple Pokemon down against this team. Yeah. Okay, I've been making some really long videos, guys. How long is this? 26 minutes? Okay, we'll do one more, right? Just kind of showed against a couple teams. All of these sets are built to counter meta Pokemon, so I wish we could see it. Like, this is meant to trick Gastrodon, which normally counters Rotom. This is meant to beat defensive Pokemon that normally come on Excadrill, especially beats Cofferegus or things that want to Will-O-Wisp you. Also, by using leftovers and substitute, you're able to, especially if Sand is up, just beat Rotom Wash by just substituting, hopefully, as it tries to hit you with, I don't know, some combination of like Trick or Will-O-Wisp. And then it has to rely on the inaccurate Hydro Pump to land to break your substitute, at which point you just sub every turn, and if it doesn't break your sub, you Swords Dance. After about 2, your Rock Slide's going to mess it up. Also, assuming it gets unlucky, it has pretty low PP. Let me see. I think is it 8 base? Or do I have this PP? I think I have this PP maxed. I think it's only base 5. Yeah. But regardless, like, it is an option. This is basically exactly the way that you use sub-SD Garchomp. And I don't know. I think it's interesting. I just wanted the option to make it potentially super fast. Oh, hey, this guy again. The downside is that I am super vulnerable to whatever it is. So I know he's running the fast, this thing. We'll see. So he knows my sets, specifically that I'm going to be Trick on this. Trick specs. So he potentially switches in this to it. I want to lead Mandibuzz right here, because he potentially leads this. What did I lead against him last time? I could just lead Reuniclus and click Psychic, expecting Garchomp to try to switch in again. That's a decent option. But I'll lead Mandibuzz, yeah, expecting this, because I lose nothing by clicking Taunt. Ooh, I had to play a not too fun game with Tyranitar, though. We'll do it, though. We'll Taunt. Nice. Very nice. None of this thing's moves actually hurt me, so even if he predicts it, I'm fine. Okay, so here we want to figure out what he's switching out to. Jolteon and Tyranitar are both decent options. I believe it was Banded Swampert, just by the damage it did and him waterfalling me a couple times. So I could go Reuniclus, which covers Jolteon, but Jolteon Volt switching into Tyranitar means I'm not going to be at full HP, which means I probably don't survive the incoming crunch. I don't know what the Tyranitar set is. Although I don't think it was banded. That's Fire Punch. I'm almost positive the Tyranitar was choiced. Both the hits were like super resisted though, and I didn't bother to calc them, so it could be banded. We'll find out. It's sub Chomp, which can be quite a problem. I could go to Rotom right here and throw out a Hydro Pump. Because I don't think he would switch to Ferrothorn knowing that I'm Trick. Yeah, so I'll go Rotom. And let's take a look. Let's see what he does. Okay. He's... So a lot of Mandibuzz run Rocky Helmet, at which point he's just chipping himself down. So I don't agree with that move on any level. So here's the option, right? I don't know if he remembers me, but the fact that he led Ferrothorn and didn't switch from Mandibuzz. But if you're running a Ferrothorn, you should always switch from Mandibuzz, unless you're Mental Herb, but don't run Mental Herb Ferrothorn. So there's that. Volt Switch is a bad play if he goes Swampert, Jolteon, or Garchomp. Hydro Pump doesn't really hurt me if he stays in. If I trick, none of these Pokemon want to be tricked besides Jolteon, potentially, who could also be running Choice. His Togekiss isn't choiced, but it's fast, and giving it Specs could be a bit of a problem for me. But giving it Specs does mean it's pretty easy to play around, especially because I can go into Blissey and just absorb whatever hit it throws out. So, Chomp is sub. So my Blissey would have to Toxic as Chomp switches in. If Chomp is already in, I have to switch to Mandibuzz and then spam my Foul Play, because it can't do enough to me. It will always Chomp will die before you do if you use Foul Play, so it has to switch out. Okay. With all of that in mind, I don't think Volt Switch is the play here. I think there is no threat of him staying in because he's taunted. So I could Hydro Pump, which hits everything for a lot of damage. We're going to pump and see where he goes. Okay, Jolteon, cool. Jolteon is potentially choiced, which is why I didn't want to throw off a trick there. I figured Specs Hydro Pump would do the job, and this is why I love modest Specs Hydro Pump. There are things, yeah, I don't think that's normally a kill. It's a lot of damage. It normally just removes the option for them to do it again. That was a bit surprising. I was going to say, maybe he just built his Jolteon very poorly. Oh, okay. There's a chance that didn't even matter. So it does anywhere from 85 to 100%. And so if you were skimping on Jolteon, and so this is things where like IVs matter. Because let's say you're just like, like a pretty standard, like, I don't know, maybe 17 and like a 3x31 where you run HP, special attack, speed. And now suddenly, except that was physical defense, except now suddenly you're living Hydro Pump 50% of the time as opposed to like 90. Things like that, or if rocks are up, you're always dying. I don't know what this thing's going to do to me, but I'm going to Hydro Pump it. Okay. Yeah. Not sure what that was about. So now I'm going to switch to something that deals with Ferrothorn, probably Mandibuzz again. Because Mandibuzz handles both Garchomp and Ferrothorn. He's not going to stay in and take another one of those. Okay. Sure, bud. So he has to crit me with Stone Edge, which, to be fair, Stone Edge does rather often. As I just Foul Play. Okay, that's not ever going to work. Yep, so look at this. This Mandibuzz only has a Bolt Nature. I have no defense EVs, and that's how little it took from Garchomp's Dragon Claw. Like, that's why this thing is so good against the standard sub-SD Garchomp. Because even after a Swords Dance, you're taking like a little over 60%. The thing is, after Swords Dance, Garchomp doubles its attack, at which point Garchomp dies in one hit to your Foul Play. So just the way Foul Play and Mandibuzz works is it always counters Garchomp. Of course, like if rocks are up and your Mandibuzz is low, then no. But assuming you control those things and play around it the way I did not in my match, Mandibuzz is very important to keep alive. And I just kind of threw it away. I could Foul Play here, just because I don't really care if he switches to Ferrothorn. Yeah. Like, I could have seen that coming, but honestly, he should have switched out Garchomp last turn. Okay. It's kind of not fair that I keep critting him. I don't know if he's going to use Stone Edge or Fire Punch, but I think my Rotom covers either one pretty well. I think there's no world where he crunches, and the fact that he didn't change moves makes me think he's probably choiced. So I go to my... Wait, I go to my Tyranitar here. Am I superpower on this thing? I don't think so. No. I don't go to my Tyranitar here. I go to my Rotom. Yeah. Let's see. Because, like, if he Stone Edges me, I don't particularly care. Oh, okay. I'm getting so stinking lucky this match. This is a little disgusting. Now I'm going to trick. Because I've shown him that I'm willing to throw off Hydro Pumps, so Now I feel like he's probably inclined to throw a Ferrothorn in front of me. That double he tried to make, where he brought in one Pokemon and then switched to Garchomp, didn't work out. But yeah, definitely not Volt switching. Okay, Specs Hydro kills Pert. Well, 2 of them kill Swampert. So not sure what that play was really about. Haha, okay, he's banded. I like it. Now he's Spexed. And I like my item, so I'm going to switch back. I say he's banded like I haven't been talking about him being banded all game. But now I know for sure that was banded damage. Yeah. This is honestly a case of, okay, I want that back. And now, locked into superpower, eh? Eh? Whew. Oh boy. I want my health back, so I'm gonna Pain Split. Expecting him to try to switch into something that has a good matchup against Reuniclus, which is my obvious switch here. Reuniclus and then clicking Focus Blast. That invites in Togekiss. Yeah, we'll see. Yay! Haha, I get some HP back. That's what we're hoping. Also, Rotom has pretty crap base HP, which means I can heal that much off Togekiss. If Blissey switches in, Rotom basically heals up to full. That's why I love that move, because it allows me to get away with not running leftovers. So now, though, I am locked. And that's something if you saw. So with Trick, if you're the one that uses Trick and you turn your choice item into another choice item, it only counts if you were holding that choice item. So even if I switched my specs for another specs, because the choice item I'm holding changed, I get to change my move. However, now I am locked into Pain Split, so staying in seems like a pretty poor idea. I think I'm going to go to Tyranitar. Oh, wait. What the heck am I doing? I should go to Blissey. Okay, that's fine. I'll go to Tyranitar because I did that for a second. Yep. Aura Sphere hurts me, but Stone Edge kills him if he does that, and Aura Sphere does not kill me. So because this is the only thing stopping Reuniclus from just clowning on his whole team, I'm just throwing off a Stone Edge. Yep. Now, wow, 4 times super effective. It's honestly really surprising to me that this doesn't kill Tyranitar, but it doesn't even kill uninvested Tyranitar. And my Tyranitar has a lot of bulk investment. So we gobble that right up. Cool. And now this match is basically over. I'm going to keep Tyranitar as a sand setter. Cool. Is this thing faster than me? Probably. Superpower is probably its move. No, Waterfall makes a lot of sense here. But I can easily just roost or recover off Waterfalls. I just have to be afraid of a flinch. But if he flinches, I just go to something and kill him. Yep. Okay, come on, baby. Come on. So he should definitely Waterfall again. That is 100% the play. 20% of the time, it means that I'm forced to switch. That's weird. Okay. I don't think he's choice banded. And I kind of want to go Excadrill here just to mess with him. Because I don't think he's going to Fire Punch again into me. At this point, okay, I am kind of messing around. I shouldn't do this, right? I should always go... Actually, I don't know what the perfect play there is. The perfect play is probably just to Focus Blast at that point. Because his Crunch doesn't kill me. I don't think he's Adamant Choice Band. So, actually, I should check what the calc is. I just don't have enough time. I could sub here. Because I think he has to switch. At which point, yeah, I'll just sub. Oh, wait, is he not choiced? Oh, okay. He's not. Yeah, I definitely should have just Focus Blasted. Okay, cool. He's not going to let me give a hand to sub. That's fair. He's also not lefties, and I don't think he's the sand turn increasing thing. It's fine. I just Earthquake and something dies, yeah. Because basically, nothing on his team can take 2 Earthquakes, so either I get the sub off, in which case I Earthquake as they break my sub and then Earthquake again, or they switch into the Earthquake and take a second one. Garchomp is the only one faster than me, but Garchomp, of course, dies to that Earthquake as it switches in. And yeah, unless Swampert got really fast, really quick, I should go first. Cool. I mean, I got lucky, but the lucky turns didn't really matter. Like if Rotom dies to that Stone Edge, which my Rotom is physically defensive, so it doesn't. Evidence. To support my claim. Scarf, which is just basically the non-adamant set. Stone Edge versus my Rotom. I'm totally fine. Like, now you could say, oh, you'd been at lower HP, so you died to the Swampert, but I wouldn't have stayed in on the Swampert if I was low HP. I probably would have pain splitted against the Pert instead of tricking, like I did against the Tyranitar, at which point I'm up a lot higher HP because I pain splitted. And, well, the Tyranitar potentially stays in and tries to just hit me again. If ttar stays in, though, then I substitute. Because I found out, of course, that his Togekiss is faster than me, but not defensive. So it is 2-hit KO'd by Rock Slide, or 1-hit KO'd by Swords Dance Rock Slide. So if he stays in with Tyranitar, lands 2 Stun Edges, that doesn't kill me. So he's definitely switching out with Tyranitar. Yeah, he was just in a bad spot anyways. We could go back and look at it, but honestly, I don't think it's terribly important. I hope this has been a decent proof of concept of this team. I think that Mandibuzz is really well positioned in the current meta, especially with Garchomp everywhere. This thing is fantastic. It doesn't sacrifice anything to beat Garchomp. Like, Skarmory is good against Garchomp, but what if there's a special attacker running around? Skarmory can't really do very much against them. Whereas Mandibuzz has a lot higher base Spidef. You can invest in Spidef, and suddenly, even things like Thunderbolt Gengar don't catch Mandibuzz off guard. You can straight up switch into... I just want to show you this calc because I love it. So we have our Mandibuzz, our mixed defenses, versus Gengar. Let's go Sub-Attacker. Thunderbolt. I don't think it does it if he's Life Orb. Yeah. But no one runs Life Orb because not a good Gengar set. Like, you should have noticed it if they're running Life Orb Gengar, but I don't know. I don't think Life Orb Thunderbolt is the way. Cool. So go to level 50. Let me make sure I'm not going to lose to Timer if he picks a move. Yeah, he's just going to Timer out. Also, random side note. If I'm playing against you, and I do this to you, I promise it's not because I'm salty, it's because I'm probably playing at work on my phone, and a customer came up, and I have to set my phone down and not touch it for a while. I timer out a lot of games that I play because of that. Like, I just like to get what practice in I can when I have some free time, but it does lead to this a bit. I figure, like, on the one hand, it's probably annoying to the other person, but on the other hand, they get a win out of it, so they get some battle points, so they're probably not that salty. I figured, if people recognize my name, which I hope isn't too conceited of me, they don't think I'm a jerk, because I'm not trying to be, like, if I lose, I'm totally fine with it. Well, sorry, I'm not fine with it if I play badly, but, like, I'm only mad at myself. I don't get mad at people for, like, beating me. Like, if you beat me, you pull off, like, a good read, like, way to go. Yeah. Okay. Random tangent aside. Yeah, so this is your Mandibuzz. This is your Gengar. Thunderbolt, after leftovers, never kills you. Okay. Oh, man, you can't switch into rocks. But still, you can switch into Thunderbolt. I think the idea is you can switch into Focus Blast as they then Thunderbolt you the second time and you live. But regardless, yeah, this Mandy's kind of nuts. All right. And yep, there goes that. Yay, we got some battle points. I can use those to breed up the Gengar. So, once again, if you are Jagnator Pedig, let me know, and I'll get you that Gengar. Give me a couple days. And yep, that's about it for me. I have really been liking this team. I think that some of the sets are worth incorporating. I think this Blissey is really cool. I didn't get to use it that much in the World Cup match. I think this Excadrill set is very cool. I didn't get to use it. I literally didn't switch it in the World Cup match. But I should have. That was one of my big misplays. After the taunt failed turn 1, my immediate play against Bronzong should have been to switch in Excadrill and spam Substitute. So I've played it before, but again, it's been months. So like, I was out of practice. Like, I'm not going to say like, oh, I only lost because I'm out of practice. Like, I played badly. I deserve to lose that game. But yes, that was the correct play for me because this is built not to beat Bronzong, but like as a consequence of the way that it's built, it does beat Bronzong. Because I just switch in and Bronzong can't break my sub unless it's like Earthquake Bronzong, but no one runs that, especially not if it's Suicide Lead. So then, because Trick Room's up, I use Substitute, because if it explodes, its explosion breaks my Substitute. But I go second, so it explodes, I take like 40%, then I sub, and behind a sub, and one of the Pokemon on his team has to take an Excadrill attack, which none of them want to. Okay, so that's how I should have played that game. It's great against all sorts of situations, because lots of Pokemon aren't built to deal with an Excadrill sub, and also lots of people just don't expect it. Excadrill subs as you switch, and like, what? Now I've got to deal with this. With a basically perfect coverage, after Swords Dances, Excadrill can beat down any Pokemon in the game. So like there's nothing that can wall Excadrill. I mean, Whirlwind Skarmory can, but by wall it just switches this thing into one of my other Pokemon. And Rotom is a fantastic answer for Skarmory. So this team is a little Skarmory weak, I'm not going to lie. Reuniclus isn't great at touching it. After a +1, your Psychic can deal a bit if they're more physically defensive. But between the flinch chance on Rock Slide, Excadrill can deal a bit to them. Tyranitar, people don't want to mess with an Adamant Stone Edge. That adds up pretty quick, especially on a crit, which, it does have a good chance to do. And, I don't know, team's not perfect, of course. This Mandibuzz is faster than Skarmory, though, so taunting it really helps. That's one thing that I really like Mandibuzz for, is just having taunt on a defensive Pokemon means Mandibuzz, by default, beats all of your other defensive Pokemon. Your Ferrothorns, your Hippos, it just straight up invalidates them, which is amazing. It's bulky enough, it doesn't really take any damage. The one thing is you don't want to get this Pokemon status, so I thought about running... you could probably justify running Aromatherapy over Stealth Rocks here, especially because I'm running Rocks Tyranitar. I know I haven't used Rocks in the last couple matches, it's just... I've usually had a better play. It's Rocks are worth it if they have a Cloyster, right? Which you're pretty sure is Focus Sashed, and if you lose to Focus Sash Cloyster, then you force Rocks out there. But otherwise, Rocks are just a play that gives you an advantage. But because in each of those situations I had a play that gave me more advantage than Rocks would have given me in those games, because none of them looked like they were going to be super long games. They all looked like I could make the right plays and close them out fairly quickly, or get insurmountable advantages quickly. So giving up a turn for Rocks, I didn't feel it was worth it. If I could predict the switch and I knew what he was going to do, I felt that using that turn to my advantage was worth more than getting Rocks up. And that's that. Okay. Yeah, that's about the team. I think it's pretty cool. Yeah, if you have any questions about it, if you have any suggestions, I read comments. I am kind of slow to respond to them. My phone has stopped notifying me every time I get a comment, so that's cool that I guess there's enough comments to do that, but annoying that I have to actually check YouTube for them. So if you join the Discord group and send me Discord messages or post in Discord, there's all sorts of people that can help you out when I am being lazy and playing WoW instead of Pokemon, which I have been doing a bit recently. So all right, I'll see you guys. It's enough of my rambling.